What up, fashion hunters? Gogmazios is just about here for Title Update 4. So I wanted to share some sets that's been sitting around in my drafts for a bit. Most of these ideas were made pre-Omega, so don't worry if you have not farmed it yet. Anyways, check these out. With this set, I wanted a custom fit for the heavy Nerscylla weapons, particularly the gun lance. These weapons have a sci-fi inspired design for them, alongside with the insectoid features. So I wanted to go for a more mecha inspired look, similar to the original set. I chose the Gogmazios pieces for a heavier core and curved plating. The chunkier Nerscylla pieces are a great complement to it. Then the King Beetle helm just fits right in nicely to the mecha and bug themes. The Guardian Arkveld gun lance is still king, so I wanted to finalize my personal set for it. Similar to the base set, I wanted a Norse mythology inspired looking armor. I chose the Valkyrie's design features for this look. The Anjanath helm, Jindahad chest, and Zosia waist are a great mix for the wing aesthetics. The arms and legs are chosen just to add raptor-like features. The other Arkveld weapons should also fit the set just as well. This set is a tweaked version of the Viridian and Ivory Bard sets in a previous episode. I wanted a set to be worn with the comically fun Corn Popper gun lance. The Chematrice, Lalabarina, and Shuwu parts have those plant-like fiber-looking cloth and plumage when you color it with this shade of green. The Raydao pieces can also appear plant-like in this color, and they all seem to work nicely together for this Corn Tycoon looking theme. I am a lance enjoyer, and the Babel Spear is definitely one of my favorite designs. Shout out to our man, the Ace Lancer Fabius. So I wanted to make a tanky looking set dedicated for it. I started with the ingot and Damascus parts to make it look similar to Fabius's armor. I chose the Cranodath mail for its heavy and royal knight design that also complements the kilt on the ingot waist. Finally, the battle headpiece is just the perfect part to complement the shape of the Babel Spear. When we got the Dreamwalker armor's headpiece, a lot of us immediately thought of the Frenzied Flame from Elden Ring. I wanted to do a Midra cosplay at first, but I could not make one that I liked. So I just made something that fits the aesthetic. I started with the Death Stench pieces for the tattered robes like the character wore. Then I decided on the Ajarakan parts because it looked similar to the spikes Midra had on his body and weapon. I think the Ajarakan hunting horn also pairs nicely with this set. Imagine the Lord of Frenzied Flame wielding a great hammer instead. This set is sent to us by viewer John S. The concept is that of a warrior slowly being corrupted into an eldritch being. The image of the Zosia chest holding the Dreamwalker headpiece is a cool touch fitting to the theme. It depicts the warrior still trying to contain the corruption. The arm and bottom pieces are chosen for an additional rustic and brutal theme fitting for a fallen warrior. Inspired by the previous set, I wanted to make a Wilk version. Imagine there exists a Guardian Hunter instead. This definitely won't make it into canon, but I think it looks cool. It depicts a human consumed and corrupted by Wilk energy. I think the Ajarakan armor's flame-shaped pieces is a nice touch to the Zoshia parts. The Zoshia, Arkveld, and other Guardian weapons would be fitting choices for this set. This brutish set is sent in by viewer Mike Owen. The rustic and brutal look of the Doshaguma pieces do mix in well with the Anjanat parts. The Blangongo waist piece complements the fur elements of the set nicely. The Gravios sword and shield and Wyvern jawblade are also great weapons of choice for this look. For my version, I personally prefer using the Balahara waist instead. I think it leans closer to the brutish themes of the set. You also can't go wrong pairing it with a Guardian Rathalos weapon. I think the gunlance suits it well. The iron and other metallic looking weapons would also be a nice fit. This ghillie suit inspired set is sent in by user TomToms. I do like the concept of a stealthy bowgunner. With skills like ambush existing, I hope something like the Assassin's Mantle from World comes back to enhance this gimmicky playstyle. Anyway, I like the piece choices with the scale textured camo patterns. I do hope we can get another hood piece like Bookcase, cause I think it would be a great fit for this set. With my version, I replaced the Zoshia hood with a commission hat to lean more towards a forest ranger look. I also used the Rompopolo arms to depict a tranquilizer system that these rangers would employ to control or capture aberrant monsters in times of crisis. The Rathian bowguns are the perfect weapons for these sets with their woodland camo aesthetics. This fiery-looking set is sent in by viewer Jaden Dominguez. The combination of the Ajarakan and Nuudra Gamma parts is perfect for the Magma aesthetics. I think the Shuo parts are there to portray more of its lordly qualities that complements the previous parts. The Rathalos glaive is a great fit to depict a scepter for this Magma Lord's image. For my version, I wanted to lean more towards the Magma aesthetics for an alternate look. I chose to add more Ajarakan pieces for the set, which I think fits in nicely. The bear-looking leg piece depicts one that walks and fights on Magma. I think the fiery design of the Ajarakan hunting corn fits in greatly with the design of both sets. And that's it for this edition. Which ones were your favorites? Please subscribe for more and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Special thanks to all the viewers who submitted their sets. I will always appreciate your time and efforts. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll be back for more. Goodbye and happy hunting!